Boomer. He rolls to his right, gets a good block from his tackle and overthrows. Almost picked off, and then it is caught by Kirk. Wow. That is a gain of 18 on first down. It was Ronnie Harrison who almost got the interception. And let's check the safety, and he is having a terrific year. Hurry up offense. They go down the sideline for Ricky Seals-Jones. Alabama victory. Oh, he's hit as he lets it go, and that is a live ball. Picked up and returned for not a lot. Trey Carson, the running back. And here's the first of the two. Drew Kaiser, who is averaging better than 50 yards per punt, and that is a beauty. Yeah. Fair catch, call for.
Two linebackers on the field.
Coker, starting quarterback. They go left, and that's Derrick Henry. Good here. And he's still a valuable contributor. Quick count. And Henry breaks the first tackle, moves it out.
And A&M is going to play him with a nickel package.
Quick flip out to Calvin Ridley. He makes the catch, gets a block. And he's Tennessee, LSU, and now A&M. Inside move, and it's caught by Richard Mullaney.
10 of them were play-action passes.
Toss to Henry right. He's got two blockers in front. Breaks a tackle on his own. Across midfield. First down.
Find out if this works.
That was a gain of 19. Here's the toss to Henry. Gets a kick-out block. This time a little better pursuit.
Can't lose again.
Handoff left side. Henry, big hole. Another first down. The Alabama Crimson Tide.
That you're going to be successful running.
On first down, they go with the no huddle again. Quick flip out this side. Whoa, boom. Coker handoff. This is Kenyon Drake.
And here Brandon Green at left end.
Third down 9. Coker rolling. Puts it back down low, and he is stopped for 1 yard pickup. Well, this from 49. Hold everything.
Delay of game.
No, they're not going to try now.
He's averaging just over 40.
Going to have to bunt this one to keep it in play.
Yeah.
He didn't.
Nope. Touchback. Second possession now for the Aggies. Handoff. Trey Carson. Arizona State to open. Here's Allen rolling out. Gets a block. Flips it. Too high. Intercepted. Down the sidelines. This is going to Minkah Fitzpatrick, who strolls in untouched. 33 yards, and Kyle Allen has now thrown. Adam Griffith with the extra point. He just does cut that
to begin with. So Kyle Allen says, I got the ability to throw the ball in the zone behind, but he drops with the coverage and goes to it. He actually was throwing the ball to Kirk short. That's how much he missed on that throw. He's had a couple bad ones. A shaky quarterback. Hard to beat Alabama with a shaky quarterback.
Recently renovated. Will kick it deep. Christian Kirk.
He'll take this one.
Yes, he will. No, he won't.
I'm surprised.
First down 10 now. Aggies trailing by 7. Allen pumps.
Deflected again. Batted ball.
Holding. Defense number 15. 10-yard penalty. Penalty results in the first down.
Okay. 50. He should have said 15.
Yes.
Allen on a strike. Ricky Seals-Jones.
We'll notice that, and they'll come back to it later.
Left side to the running back. That's Trey for the Crimson Tide. Here's Carson. Nothing there.
Back as we watch this play.
Here's Allen going deep. He's got Kirk down there, and it's tucked away at the last second by Eddie Jackson.
Whoa.
On fourth down, here's Kaiser, second time.
Bad one.
Yes, it certainly is. And Cyrus Jones said, let it bounce, and it does, and settles just out. He is just one of the best. He had 11.5 sacks last year. Henry Boy, he does get.
Got to earn the right to rush the passer.
Gain of 14, first down. Coker has a man who almost dropped it. That's Richard Mullaney.
They needed someone else, and Ridley has come through.
Ridley's bottom of the screen to the left. They hand it off. Oh, boy! Henry, nice move. He will stroll in untouched. 12th straight game in which he has scored a touchdown. This time from 55 yards, and he got a great block from Ryan Kelly.
As I said, the Alabama dinosaur offense, go back to what they do. They pummel teams. If you can't stop the run, you don't get to rush the passer.
Adam Griffith for the extra point. On the line to receive, and it Sam Miller, who's serving as the
gotta run this one out.
Yeah.
Come on.
Nope.
Well, you know, I mean, he maybe tough tackle though. He really 30 yards of space there.
Toss. Trey Carson. And then the 55-yard run. Here's play fake. Allen right side. Good coverage from Cyrus Jones. Into a long three. Allen. Oh, boy.
Boy, Eddie Jackson closed on.
Hitting myself. And the answer is no. Bit of a high snap. This is better, much higher. Fair catch called. Cyrus Jones at the 19-yard line.
Loves to come back with a play-action pass.
Kenyon Drake is in the backfield. He tries to sweep. Lassoed and taken down. Devontae Harris is up. This is Ardarius Stewart in motion. Got him behind the line. All of it. Third down 17. Coker. No pressure. Lobs it. It's tipped. That was Myles Garrett who almost tipped it to himself.
What did I say? They have to earn the right to rush the passer. They stop him twice. This time Myles Garrett almost uses that 6-foot. Had an interception there.
Here's the punt. Oh, dandy. J.K. Scott booms this one back to the 30. There's a block in the back. This one's going to come back. Unless they rule he hit him from the side.
No, I think that one's coming.
At the 35-yard line. Trey Carson. Wow, what a helmet hit.
Design run plays.
Empty backfield here. Stunts defensively. Oh, it's tipped in and out of Ricky Seals' hand.
I know more.
Thanks, Allie. Third down here. Play fake. Allen. Right side. Wide open. Christian Kirk. That's
given Alabama problems. The bunch pass worked well that time for A&M.
Play action again, and this one's overthrown for a ball game. Sweep. Etley, number 22. All right, it's third down. Allen pumps off his back foot. Almost intercepted again. That was ill.
Going to concede the field goal try. They're playing safe against the fake.
From 54 yards, they scoop the center back. And this one is good. Primarily only kickoffs the last 2 years, and this is a very short kick. Wow. Watch out. Damian Harris, number 34, back on the field on first down 10. Play fake. Coker with pressure. Gets it out to O.J. Howard. And he scoots down the side. 5 out of 6 for 45 yards. Wants to throw, being chased by Garrett. Garrett gets there just a fraction too late. Bunch 3 receivers to the left side. Handed off. Derrick Henry. Look at him break tackles. Oh boy, one man. And he does bring him down at the 10 yards. That was for 24. Yes. Up the middle. Poor tackling. And then and goal. Henry the running back. Coker gets the snap from Ryan Kelly. Why not? Feed the big guy. Call it a touchdown.
No, yep, you're right. Right, just plowed through him, didn't he, at the end? That play was stopped initially at the point of attack, but once he turned up, he just ran right through it.
So the lead has been extended to 20-3. And Adam Griffith is on to try the extra point. That drive, 5 plays, 68 yards. It took all of 84 seconds. And Griffith is dangerously flirting with that lead. He said, how many of them were colored? Kyle Allen with the pitch.
Oh, man. 100 yards total offense.
Second down. Try the reverse, not a reverse, but the deep handoff coming left side to Trey Carson.
He kept his leverage and made the play inside.
Allen steps in. He's got a man open. There's a flag down as well.
Illegal substitution on the defense. 12th player failed to get off the field. Penalties declined. Play results in a first down.
Very shifty receiver. Uh-oh, that's coming back.
Jermaine Ifedi, the
Prior to
right
snap,
tackle.
false start. 74 offense.
That's
5-yard penalty. Repeat first down.
The 8th grade. And Kyle Allen saying yesterday to us, I think I had a lot to do with his decision to come to Texas A&M. How about that play? Josh Reynolds.
Long term, he's got great ability.
Carson, they continue to have problems running the ball. Jaron Reed. And then Kenny Hill had his season go south. Here's Allen. Escapes the pressure. Oops. Kirk had to go 21-3. Alabama. Allen flips it right. Wow. Cyrus Jones was right there about the time. That was Connor McQueen did a great job of controlling the hold a moment ago. Here's Bertolette, and this is good again. So his last 3 field goals, 55, 54, and 51.
And it keeps A&M in the football game.
Man was E. King Gill. This one through the end zone. Whistle before the snap. False start. Aggies.
False start. 84
man.
offense. 5-yard penalty. Still first down.
Kenyon Drake does not know the play right now.
Dives down to make the block and successfully does that. Here's Coker. Hit as he lets it go for Alabama. They feed Kenyon Drake. He bounces to the outside and stumbles.
There it is again. A guy that's just a...
Ridley, not much of a presence so far. Coker looks his way. There you go. That's going to be a first down and maybe, no flag. Needed 12, they got 13. Here comes the blitz from the corner. Coker is popped, but he gets rid of it to Mullaney. Oh, brother. Fires it, Ridley. Not much there. Gain of a couple. Blake Sims beat him out and had a terrific season. Into the flat left side. Kenyon Drake nailed. Drake left side, big block.
Nice tackle.
Yes, it was, because it saved the first down. Christian Kirk is back at the 5. He has a punt return for a touchdown already this year. Here's J.K. Scott, and Kirk runs up and lets the ball go into the end zone. Posterior cruciate ligament, the most serious of the injuries. Here's Allen. That defensive unit. What a player. Here's a sweep.
Run that play down.
Yep. The lead. 3 wides, stunts. Ragland coming across the middle. It's good. And they picked up the first down. That's John.
21 yards a catch on the season.
Allen steps back, pumps once, Well, he does have a gun.
He does, and he also had a
13, first down 10. Nice move in the backfield. Reggie Ragland. Well, let's get another 25 to go before the break. Allen blitz, gets rid of it, and Etwee drops it on the field. It's third down 5, huge drive for the Aggies. Allen in trouble. Dances to his right, gets rid of it. Oh, yes. Ricky Seals.
Did Johnny Manziel just sign up for another game? Because this is exactly what hurt Alabama, what Manziel was able to do his match for A&M.
Pump once. Intercepted. Eddie Jackson has another one, his 4th of the year, and he's got some blocking help. Kyle Allen can't stop him. There's another block.
Wow.
Cyrus Jones, and that one went 93 yards. Touchdown.
You live by the sword of the passing game. You die by the sword. He's got him. He's got him open. He throws it too high. And once Eddie Jackson gets in the secondary, he's moving against fat guys and quarterbacks. That's never a good way to stop a corner or a safety or a linebacker. The depth of talent for this Alabama team is frightening.
Kyle Allen had thrown only. I'm just, you know me, I'm a meat and potatoes guy.
No, I wanted the extras.
No, I'm Scandinavian.
Made me look bad right there. I'm not going to forget it.
What's more significant than boiled salmon? And here's Kyle Allen. That's
accurate again.
Yes.
31 attempts, only 253 yards. You have to be efficient against Alabama. Just to give you a
had been outscored 87-6. Here's Allen off his back foot under pressure, and the pass is completed, but it will be no charges were fired. But he just can't avoid the headlines, can he? Punt taken. Cyrus Jones. Left side. Watch out. Out of bounds. Put on a walk-on. Here's the toss left. Derrick Henry.
Let's go.
Coker. Down.
screen pass. Draw. Same thing.
Hand off. It'll be 4th down.
Great punt. Can it be covered?
Kirk gets a block. Gets another block.
Got it.
He may score. He will score.
On those long punts, you just know that if you don't stop the guy, there's a lot of space. If you don't stop him early, you almost outkick your coverage, and that's exactly what happened.
Christian Kirk, 79-yard return on a punt in his first game for the Aggies against Arizona State. This one, 68.
A little bit of just almost like a nudge block. Watch, make the gunners miss, and then to the left side of the screen, just one little nudge block with it right there. Kind of a posterior block.
And the kickoff from Bertolette. This one maybe headed out.
Got a good bounce.
Oh, he did. Damian Harris
took it in the end zone. It did not have to be come out.
Yep.
Got to put him in, but it can happen.
Henry spilled at the 12 perhaps.
Oh my.
Ross Piersbaker.
False start. 71 offense. 5-yard penalty. Still second out.
Henry to the 11.
Oh, again.
Oh, another movement on the left side. And I think it might be Piersbaker again. Oh, Robinson, yes.
You know, it's hard to...
Derrick Henry gets the handoff. Breaks one tackle. Still struggling. He is stopped. It'll be 4th down this season. Here's J.K. Scott out of the end zone.
Oh, he's going to challenge him again.
Oh, boy. Christian Kirk at the 31. Not so fast this time. I do want you on.
No. And there is going to be a switch.
Yeah.
At least for this series.
Kyler Murray, the freshman. Stars of the Aggies at quarterback. This kid went 42-0 as a quarterback at Allen High School. They'll hand it off to Kirk.
Field with the ability for him to run.
Low snap, he's got it. Here he goes. Pulls up, drills it.
That's
29 seconds to go. Bobbles in the backfield. That may do it. 10 seconds to go. Left side, man open. It's Kirk. No, it's not.
That one's not going to make it.
No.
Well, best thing I could say about A&M is they survived.
Kyle Allen for the day intercepted twice. Texas A&M. Taken by Harris at the 1. Breaks a tackle and finally is down.
With that replacement.
Gets this one back. Coker, right side. O.J. Howard makes the catch. Howard replaces Ryan Kelly. They give it off to Henry. Cut down. 3rd down, 8. That's Howard in motion. Blitz. Coker pumps once. Complete. Right side. It'll be 4th down. Richard.
I'm going to throw the ball.
J.K. Scott is on to punt. High, deep. It's a beautiful punt, but returnable. Is it ever? There's a clean block at the 20-yard line.
92 yards. They need some help.
And off right side. That's not the way to get it done. Trey Carson.
Alabama. They need help.
Murray.
Here it is again.
Yep. Being pursued. Finally lets it go. Incomplete. Got them spread out defensively.
Put the vice on him, though, didn't they?
Boy, did they have turned it. Kaiser, who came in averaging 50 plus. This is his 5th punt, 44 yards per punt so far. Jones at the 25. Watch out. Loose ball.
Oh, yes, he did.
47-yard line. Aggies have it. Donovan Wilson, number 6.
Cyrus Jones started his career as a wide receiver. He should be able to take care of that football. Another one of that turnovers. Is that the 12th man making the play?
Yes, it is.
How about that?
Sam Miller, out of a private high school in San Antonio, put on scholarship by Kevin Sumlin.
Well, he earned it right there.
Isn't that something? The 12th for the Aggies. This is his 32nd game And Kyle Allen is in.
Double pass.
Yeah. Second down. Allen goes deep. Got a man. Caught. First and goal. Ricky Seal.
To give time for Jones to get down the sideline. Yes, designed. They call it a dash. And a breakdown by that Alabama defense. And back-to-back plays. Jake Spavital, the offensive coordinator, dialed up 2 big plays to counter that turnover.
Allen caught. Ricky Seals-Jones. Touchdown, Aggies.
He's 6'5", and this time it was not overthrown by Kyle Allen. Bama is crowding the line of scrimmage. Here's your matchup right here to the outside. They are playing run one-on-one. Oh, a nice crisscross route there. They forced the switch, and right at the end of that play, Cyrus Jones could not get inside and make the play.
Extra. Taylor Bertolette. This will be short and returnable. Damian Harris at the 10. J.C. Hassenauer is the backup center. The snap a little high. Pressure. Coker completes it to O.J. Howard.
On first down. Nothing.
Nada.
Star recruit. Defensive tackle.
Third down, play action. Coker drills it. Is it intercepted? No. It's incomplete. Who dived for the football, J.K. Scott.
Blocked.
Oh, it's blocked. It sure is. How do you do? Sam Miller off. Looked like Myles Garrett might have gotten it.
Comes right off the edge right there with his, was it crossed hand? Yes, it was his left hand reaching in. How about the bookends making the play right there?
From the 29, play action. Allen, come back. Caught. Or intercepted. No, it's incomplete.
No. He finally had it. He jumped up in the air, and that's what took him out of bounds. Let's see if he has it before he goes out of bounds.
Ooh. Quick snap.
Too late.
Yep. Here's Allen. Pumps. Goes deep. Way too deep. But there is a flag in the end zone.
There's no foul for defensive pass interference. The ball was unprotected.
Yep. That was the discussion.
Two to the left.
Alabama's misaligned.
Allen being chased, caught and dropped. Reggie, 2. Cut the margin to 5 if he's successful. Ooh, short. 5. 4-man rush from the corner. There's pressure. Coker shakes it. Now he will tuck it and run. Skips out of a tackle. Keeps his feet. How about that?
That should explode that Alabama bench right there. We've talked about a physical football game. I mean, started out with Deshaun Hall missing the sack, but then watch Jake Coker take out one hit, another hit from the secondary, and then 2 more to go.
Most impressive of those sheds was A.J. Hilliard. Here's Henry. First down, Alabama at midfield.
Stopped running the ball against them. That's their weakest part of their team.
This one behind the intended receiver. Kelly, the center, is out with a possible concussion. Here's the toss, and nothing going on this play.
Can these two guys get to the side? The two defensive ends, can they get in there and put pressure on the quarterback?
Stunts, here comes the pressure. Harvey gets the little pass, and Harvey's loose. Henry, I beg your pardon.
Boy.
With the screen.
Dylan Mack, holy cow. Has decided to pressure the middle of this Alabama team.
Handoff. Derrick Henry.
The house.
3rd and 6. Stunts again. Blitz. Coker. Tussle for it. Ardarius.
They're going to have to take a timeout, aren't they, Alabama?
They toss it near side.
Wow.
Got it again. Derrick Henry down just inside the 21. Well, let's give it to him again.
Yeah. His life, first guy that's ever said no to me.
This time, Henry is stopped. It'll be 3rd.
Right there.
Toss. Henry. Oh, brother! Justin Evans hit him hard.
Yep. Field goal try now.
4th. This one is perfect. So the Alabama Crimson Tide adds to its lead. They're now up by 11. Speedy Noyle, who's been injured for much of this year. He won't have a chance to return this as we thank you. 1st down and 10. This is Trey Carson. Rushing yards hard to come by. Allen. Tackled by Ronnie Harrison, number 15. Alabama in the ball game. 3rd down 10. Allen. Tipped away by Ronnie Harrison.
Yeah, we had them covered. They made a good throw. What do you want us to do?
Drew Kaiser. Not a great kick. Cyrus Jones at the 32. Pretty great coverage, though.
Yeah.
Calvin Ridley, right side.
Beautiful
over
route.
the shoulder.
Beautiful
yes, route. It's down in 10. This time, nothing doing as Myles Garrett wins that battle. Down 13. Brandon Green, number 89, is on. And Henry struggles at right guard. Offensively. Delayed blitz. Right side, man open.
Nope.
No, incomplete.
Bounced.
Ardarius Stewart.
Be one of those end over enders.
Nope. Oh boy. How about that effort?
I thought the ball broke the plane. I thought the ball broke the plane that time. It's not. It doesn't.
Back on the field. 1st down and 10. Here's Murray rolling out. Fires it deep. Intercepted. Picked off by Eddie Jackson.
Here we go.
He's got a 93-yarder already for a touchdown in this ball game.
It's amazing. They tried the sprint out again, the design dash, and this time Eddie Jackson said, I'm a center fielder, and I'm going to play center field. And he comes all the way across the field. It took so long for the play to develop that Eddie Jackson says, I'm going to get this one. Starts right in the middle. The ball hangs, and he's able to pick it off.
28-yard return. Kyler Murray, that 128 yards. Oh, dear.
Had that happen to me by playing good sound defense.
Coker lets it go into the flat, caught by Ridley. Boy, he has been some presence in his first year here.
They do not want a loss of yardage. A field goal makes it a 14-point game. Can't take a sack.
Coker running out on 3rd down again.
Oh, man.
He's got a blocker in front of him. Jacob Coker puts his shoulder down. Against Devontae Harris on the right side. They'll feed it in the middle and nothing doing.
That's another play. Holy cow.
Second down. Ridley comes in. He's near Ardarius Stewart. And here's Coker running, looks for help. He's got a big block. And he's brought down just a yard and a half short. That huge presence at left tackle was out in front.
Yeah, I thought he was going to walk into the end zone. It looked just like the third down tration.
Henry. No. Justin Evans, who's had a big. Cooper Bateman, the backup quarterback, is the holder. Nevertheless, it's a 14-point game. There's some who think they can. And I say that as a guy who lived here for much of his life in Texas. This is Caden Smith. Well,
by Alabama, or they would have walked in.
Kyle Allen comes near side, badly overthrown. Scottsdale, he's missed his last 4. Dump off. Trey Carson. That's going to bring up a third down and short. Allen pulls it back.
A lot of space.
He's got one blocker down, tries to shield him, and Allen's going to scamper out of bounds with the first. Allen still has it, and this time nothing doing.
That bad as that loss was for Ole Miss and for the conference, Ole Miss still controls their own destiny.
And here is Christian Kirk. Delayed rush. Boy, Allen was popped, and Ricky Seals-Jones makes a big catch.
It was man-to-man coverage, one high free safety, and I'll tell you what, Kyle Allen said he wanted to play in the SEC as he lets this ball go. He said he wanted to play against the best. Well, watch what it's like for him to throw the ball against the best. Good coverage there, but he took a hit on this throw. There's no other way around it. You got to do that.
And Ricky Seals-Jones is still down between the 10 and 15-yard lines. First down 10. Battle for it. Noyle.
That was a great play.
Yeah, it's sure. Here's Allen. Has to run to his right and throws it away.
You know, it's themselves in it.
Allen. Nobody open. He'll take off.
Not very far, though.
Tim on fourth down. It's Bertolette. 36 yards out. And it is perfect.
And here's why.
Quite true. Here's Bertolette. This one is not returnable. Damian Harris. Well, 100. Nick Saban telling Allen LaForce at halftime it appeared.
This is an illegal formation.
Yep.
And another negative play on first down. A&M. Another negative play.
Well, he makes a little bit out of not much. Here's Coker.
They're going to give him that, though.
Yeah. 10-yard line. Scott, not his best. And Kirk says, let it go.
The reason it didn't matter, Vern, is they went with the punt block. All of Scott.
Right side. Beauty. Josh Reynolds.
That one.
Gain of 19. Allen pumps once. Nobody open. It's intercepted. Picked off by Minkah Fitzpatrick. Poor decision, and Fitzpatrick flying down the sideline. Touchdown, Alabama. "55 yards.
Well, this one's not on the quarterback. Well, it's always on the quarterback. But this one was a little cross-up in communication between Ricky Seals-Jones and the quarterback. Ricky Seals-Jones comes out of his route and reverses his field right when Kyle Allen is throwing the ball, and Mr. Fitzpatrick gets the belt. 3 pick sixes. Holy cow.
Griffith's
pass and interception, only 1 out of 3. So here's what they're talking about.
Well, the first coach I know of who ever said that was a guy named Darrell Royal at the University of Texas. Here is the return, and not very far. Speedy.
It's like he's the only guy on the field.
Here's Allen. Dumps it off to Trey Carson. I'm just thinking Garrett equal only to his. Ouch.
Stuff from the Alabama coaches saying he's grading out better than anybody and really coming out.
Carson.
Rushing, except for the quarterback scrambling. That's all they got.
Allen rolls out, being chased from behind by Petway. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. 4th down, 6. Allen, incomplete. Ball goes over on downs. Here's Henry. And let's go right side. 3rd down. Moving right now. 3rd down. Henry. Oh boy. Oh my goodness. To the 60. Well, Henry with his 32nd carry. My gracious.
Yeah, well, 1 hit and there'd be a lot of.
There's the knee. Crimson Tide, 1 blemish on their record. They lost at home to Ole Miss. The handshake with Kevin Sumlin, Nick Saban, as the final 15 seconds run off the clock.
I'll tell you, that Jake Coker, he may not be the prettiest quarterback, but he's got to be one of the toughest quarterbacks in college football.
And Kyle Allen, tough afternoon. Let's go down to Allie, who is with Nick Saban.
Coach, your team continues to find ways to win. I think it's fair to say it was defense today. The 3 pick sixes were a school record. What did they show you?
Well, you know, this is a great team win. You know, the offense did a great job of controlling the ball. We knew we had to run the ball and take time off the clock. I think the turnovers in the game were huge. This is a great football game. There was a lot of big plays. You know, their big punt return, our 3 interceptions. I mean, a lot of big plays.
Congratulations on the win. A big reason for the defense standing right behind you and Eddie Jackson. Your defense outscored your offense today. How did you put on such a performance?
I mean, we just, like I said, we won a game in practice, you know. Coming out in practice, and mental intensity was at an all-time high. We know we had to come out here and execute. You know, Texas A&M is a great team, so we just had to come out here and execute and play our game.
Thanks, Eddie, and congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, Allie, thank you. And it's time now for the Napa plays of the game, presented by Napa Auto Parts. Take us through this. We've got 3 interceptions returned for touchdowns.
Well, it was Patrick first to start it. The second one, Eddie Jackson. He had the longest, so he got to talk to Allie after the game. That's how we decided that. And then the last one, a little bit of a busted coverage, and Fitzpatrick goes, I don't see what's so hard about this SEC. He gets 2 of them and says, when they throw them to me like that, I'll figure out a way to get it in the end zone.
In the long history of Alabama football, that is the first time any player has had 2 interceptions returned for touchdowns in the same game. For Gary Danielson and Allie LaForce, I'm Vern Lundquist saying so long from College Station. Our final score, 41-23. The Dodge postgame show is up next. After these messages and a word from your local station, we'll see you from somewhere next Saturday.